Hi guys, it's me, just again, and I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of Instagram posts about people who consider themselves to be Giantess. So, yeah, Giantesses, and they pose a good question for some people like me. Would you be comfortable with dating a person who is over 6 feet tall? That's the definition of a gigantus themselves. Someone who's very tall like that. And I know a lot of people in my family in particular that would have a problem with dating someone that was that tall, but I wouldn't. Here's why. I am 5'5", when I stand up, and I'd like to round it up to be about 5.5 foot. So soon be. But I don't think that a good measure of my height, because I'm so confident over that. I don't mind my height. It's average and stuff. But when you consider the fact that I'm usually seen down in a wheelchair or a scooter, I'm way below 5'5". I'm more or less I'm gonna say 4.5 foot in my scooter or wheelchair. So therefore, every woman is considered a gigantus to me. Well, most women are anyway. So my best friends from college, two of my age, were taller than me. Granted, they weren't 6 foot tall, but still they were. I think they were like 5'8". So taller than the average woman. So yeah, I would like to. I would have no problem with dating a woman that was 6 foot tall or 5'11" or something rather with barefoot. With heels, I wouldn't mind it either, because it'd be fun to have a girlfriend who would be that tall when they dressed up, just for me. And that'd be actually pretty nice, pretty romantic, and kind of funny too. Especially for the fact that I actually like to ride with her on my scooter, much like that of a Harley Davidson motorcycle. So her legs would come out the side like a pair of side pipes. So it'd be real funny. And yes, I have done this with my eats in the past, and it was hilarious. And the people were looking at me like, "What the fuck?" And the guy's like, "Oh yeah, he's got it good." So yeah, I would have no problem with dating someone who was over my height. Whether I be in the same position or whether I be in sitting pose, I still wouldn't have a problem with that, because I'm confident enough in my height to not worry about that kind of thing. And the thing about leads, from what I understand, that I know there's a thing about women that they like to date men who are taller than them or are equal height as themselves. But the funny thing is that when you're that tall, choices are kind of limited. You're only gonna find that many really tall men. Except maybe if you go to like the the Scandinavian countries, where men like that are brutal, they grow like that on trees. So that's about it. And, so basically, women of the height should, not be so picky with men, with short kings that they were, as they call them. I could be a short king to any woman that would desire me. I would love the person regardless of how tall they are, compared to me, or whatever. So, I think that would be a pretty good idea for me to, couple up with a person who was that tall. And no, I would not make any jokes about any type of height difference or how to live up there or anything like that. So, but yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be groovy. That'd be past cool. Be funkadelic. And be funky. But yeah, I can only dream that I can find someone that's like an Amazon, and a brick house. But yeah, if you girls want someone that's accepting of someone of your stature, give me a buzz. I'll put my social in the description below. So whether you're short, medium, or tall, you're always big in my heart. Anyway, peace out, my brothers and sisters. I'll see you in the next video. To all you girls and guys in internet land. Sayonara, Auf Wiedersehen, and